Sorry I took so long. The bathrooms were further away than I thought. Thankfully, they're kept up well, though. Most of the time, they're all gross and stuff. Anyway, how are you liking the beach so far? I thought we'd go for a bit more of a classic date today. I'm happy to hear that. Honestly, I'm surprised I managed to get the weekend off. My manager wanted to schedule me for a lot of fights in these upcoming weeks. But I told him I had something more important on my calendar. Well, of course you are, darling. And I can't think of anywhere else I'd rather be than with you. Plus, I already had a couple last week and yesterday. Seriously, I think he's trying to overwork me at this point. Huh? Oh, sorry, I spaced out for a minute. No, nothing's wrong. Just thinking is all. About what? Well, the fact that your hands are much smaller than mine. You're right. I guess you're a lot smaller than me in general. But here, let me show you. See? I can bend the tops of my fingers over yours. No. I'm not doing this so I can hold your hand. Though now that you mention it... And there you go, turning all blushy and cute. Oh, right. Did you end up watching my fight from yesterday at all? I know you couldn't go since you already had plans, but I think someone uploaded it afterwards. Well, maybe tonight we can relax at my place, if you're up for it. I wouldn't mind having another sleepover. Hey, don't hit me now. I'm just teasing you. Though I won't lie, the way your face turns bright red makes me really happy. Like a golden retriever that just found a giant stick happy. You're just so adorable. I can't help myself. It's starting to get late. Say, there's something I want to show you before we go. Trust me, you're gonna love it. Let's climb up this cliff here to get a better view. Sound good? Don't worry, it's not too far up. Here, let me get up there first and I can pull you up. All right, now it's your turn. Be careful. Don't want you to slip or anything. Let me give you my hand. There we go. Easy peasy lemon sleazy. Ha! Huh? What do you mean that's not how it goes? Well, then how is it supposed to go? Wow, that sounds dumb. Squeezing lemons is a lot harder than it looks. I end up getting juice all over my hands. My version is way better. How can a lemon be sleazy? Well, I have no idea, actually. What does sleazy mean again? Well, it doesn't matter. Plus, would you rather be debating about lemons with me, or watching the sunset that's slowly falling over the waves? Hmm? I figured you wouldn't want to miss it. Gorgeous, isn't it? It's a view that I will never get tired of seeing. But you, my darling, are just as breathtaking. If not more. We've been together for a long time now, and there's something I've been meaning to tell you. When we first met, I felt this spark. I felt that spark rise in my chest. It was almost like magic. And if it weren't for the predicament we were in, it would have swept me away like the waves on this beach. I would have gotten lost in it, just as I find myself getting lost in your eyes. I was drawn to you, despite not knowing who you were. Thinking about what would have happened if we hadn't met, it just makes my heart hurt. As we began to spend more time together, I started to notice some of the smaller details that I normally would have overlooked. Things that made me fall even more in love with you. And it was that moment that I realized I was falling. For once in a very long time, I was terrified. It had been many years since I felt this way about anyone. And I was convinced that I'd never feel like this again. But then you came into my life, and my whole world just got flipped on its head. This time, my love for you felt so much stronger than it did back then. And it only kept on growing the longer we were together. When I lost that fight a while back, I was still trying to figure some things out. I love boxing. I always have. But I really only did it for the thrill. And it just so happened to be something I was good at. But that's all there was to it. I had no other motivations. Talking with you that night made me realize that I have someone worth fighting for. Someone who's always going to be in my corner, no matter the outcome. And after all, I'm only human. I know that I'm a little slow on the uptake, and I may not have a filter, but if you'd let me, I'll do everything I can to be the best husband and partner for you. I'll get even stronger than I am now to keep you and our family safe. So, with that said, darling, will you marry me? You've just made me the happiest man alive. I love you so much.